know you've said a lot that being in a Pixar film is a dream come true, which
Absolutely.
I think is still on the bucket list.
What are my goals? I mean, I know what my goals are. I don't know if I want to say them. I just know that I'm really lucky to be so happy in what I'm doing, and if I can continue to be so happy in what I'm doing on screen and what I'm doing off screen with my family and my friends, I'm doing something right.
Okay.
Nick. Ah, okay. I thought Nick because Nick acts, and I don't know, Joe hasn't ever, yeah, that's why I thought. I am a fan of the Jonas Brothers, actually. Well, I worked with Nick a few years ago, and we're good mates. Voldemort? Oh, yeah. I should have known that one. Telling people for years I wanted to be Spider-Man, and it happened. I've been telling people for years I wanted to be James Bond, and I just signed the contract. I'm going to do that next year, which is great.
Thank you for that exclusive.
Thanks, MGM. You're the first to know. We start shooting soon. It's a Bond origin story about me. And I keep saying that joke, and eventually I'm going to get into trouble. Eventually MGM will be like, can you stop saying that, please?
I think it's great.
Because we're never going to make you James Bond. You're not tall enough. Rachel, Phoebe, or Monica? I think that Jennifer Aniston in Friends is like my all-time crush. Like, I think she is the most perfect person in the world. So Rachel, hands down. Spider-Man, Star-Lord, Iron Man. It's got to be Spider-Man. No-brainer. The whole world would say it. Toy Story or The Incredibles? It's got to be The Incredibles for me. That was always my favourite as a kid growing up. I love that one. Wait, say that again? Is it Lord of the Rings? Game of Thrones? Hobbit? Harry Potter? Daniel Radcliffe? Yeah. How did I not get Harry Potter? How un-British of me. My brother and I at the last Comic-Con we went to, we dressed up as Thanos. And then I found a little kid who was dressed up as Thanos, but he didn't have a mask. And we were wearing these like really detailed Thanos masks. And I gave it to him, and he totally was like unimpressed. He had no idea who I was. He was like, thanks. Are we talking about from the books or the films? When did the first book come out? You're asking me to do maths now. 16 years since then, so you'd be 28? He's just the funniest bloke ever. Everything that comes out of his mouth is really funny, and him playing this character with such enthusiasm, and he is, you know, he's so exuberant. It was just really funny to watch. You know? Harry Styles, Ed Sheeran, Justin Bieber. I'd say music-wise, it's got to be Ed Sheeran, but I think recently Justin Bieber, like with what he's been doing with that show that he did on YouTube, a little bit, and I just was really grateful to see that side of him, I guess. I'm just really happy that he's happy. He just seems so happy, and it just made me really happy.
Next thing, obviously, this whole film is all about bringing someone back to life for one day. If you could bring a celebrity back to life for one day to meet them, who would you pick?
Do you know what I'd like to meet? Winston Churchill.
Interesting.
I'd like to sit down with him and ask him about his life, because he's, you know, one of the greatest Britons of all time. So if I could put Spider-Man in the WandaVision show, that'd be great, Kevin Feige. So if you want to do that, you know my number. I'm not very good with emails. I do my own like little personal lists of like what I want to achieve in 2020, what I want to achieve in this decade, what I want to achieve in my life.
If you personally had magic abilities for one day, what would you use them for?
If I had the ability to make one spell, I would get rid of all the plastic in the world.
Very topical.
Because plastic is like destroying everything, especially our oceans. The way it's affecting marine life is really sad. So if we could, because we could get rid of plastic. If we got rid of plastic, the world would be a much better place. So that's what I would do. This looks